You don't switch a down screen. Look at this right here. All right, Tyler Harrow just needs to get attached with his arms out so DeAndre Hunter can't curl. He has to go out, and this player has time to get over the screen. Instead, you try and switch it. It's like a horrendous switch. And okay, so first of all, Bam Adebayo is going to jog back and not sprint back. That's a problem, okay? But now if you're Bam Adebayo, you got to come take the middle of the floor, okay? That's one thing. Also, what is this Heat trailer doing over here? Why was he coming back this way? You should have been coming towards the bodies, which are over here. So Bam Adebayo jogs back, doesn't take the middle of the floor. This Heat trailer is going to total no man's land where Tyler Harrow's guarding the ball. It's just all a disaster. Terrible switch. What is Adebayo doing? If you're switching the screen, you've got to be level to the screener so you're ready to guard. Adebayo is not level to the screener. He's not ready to guard. Okay, who is guarding the ball here? The ball is... Trae Young has the ball in his hands, by the way. All right, so get up and guard the ball. Like, why is this player backpedaling? Look at this. You're backpedaling on Trae Young? So now look. Now Adebayo ends up screening you because you were just backpedaling. Like, what? Need backside help. Stop. Did you see this screen coming? Jimmy Butler should already be over here. If he has his feet set and he's in a defensive stance and a skip pass is made, he can easily recover. But you just can't let this pass get made. Now the Hawks have numbers. It appears as if the Heat are in a zone. This is a big problem here that Jimmy Butler's guarding no one. Okay? Jimmy Butler's got to step up here. This player's got to take the inbounder. This player goes here. When somebody's guarding nobody in a zone, like Jimmy Butler's currently doing, you're leaving somebody. The Heat doing... Is this a switch? It certainly looks like it's supposed to be. Then switch. Like, where's the miscommunication here? Because that's not an adequate switch. The Heat are in a zone. This cannot happen in a zone where two people guard one, all right? This player should guard the ball. Oladipo has someone in his area of the zone, so this player can drop down and guard the man that's in his area of the zone. But when two people guard one, that means 0 people are guarding another. So the Heat are again in a zone. You can't do nothing about a ball screen in a zone. Like, this looks like a pretty easy switch right here, okay? But the Heat do nothing. They don't do anything. The Heat are in a zone. Again, a ball screen happens in the zone. So the Heat don't seem to understand how to guard ball screens in a zone. All right, this player's coming out here. If this player's switching onto the ball handler, then this player has to come underneath. Bam Adebayo's got someone in his area of the zone. So does Harrow. So you got to take the middle of the zone right now. Well, no one does. Shot goes up. All right, stop. Not everybody can stare at the shot. 1, 2, all of these Heat players need to be getting back right now. If everybody stares at the shot, here we go. What is Tyler Harrow doing? This player's guarding the ball fine. Why are you all of a sudden coming to double? This Heat player right here, you cannot go up the gut of a down screen. Look at this right here. You got to stay this way. You go up the gut. Look at the angle you just took. If you're this Heat player, please get in a defensive stance with your feet set. Where's this Heat player? Why is he backpedaling? What just happened there? Again, this is just like a what is going on moment. What is this player doing? Your man is coming this way. You need to stay with him this way. Why do you just stop here? And where's your sense of urge? What is... This is another terrible switch. If you're switching the screen, then why is this player's hands going on the screener? Right now, you should be up, ready to guard. Okay? Tyler Harrow's going to switch underneath. You are not... Look at... Your body momentum is leaning this way, as you're supposed to be in a defensive stance ready to guard Trae Young. So you're not ready to guard Trae Young. So all Tyler Harrow does here is backpedal on Trae Young. That means he can't guard Trae Young. So it's fine. This player needs to get into the gaps now. You got to get your feet set in a defensive stance. And Tyler Harrow now can get up and force Trae Young this way. I can stunt. I don't have to move my feet. I will be able to recover. Okay? If I'm in a defensive stance with my feet set. But Tyler Harrow just backpedaling on Trae Young doesn't get you anywhere. Caleb Martin, get in a defensive stance with your feet set. Look at Caleb Martin. His feet are moving inward. So now you're not, look at this. Are you ready to guard Trae Young right now? No. You're climbing uphill as Trae Young is going downhill. Another horrendous switch stop. Look at Jimmy Butler. You got to get attached to the screener if you're going to switch, okay? Because if you're unattached like this, that means you're not ready to switch. And you weren't ready to switch. Right here, you want to angle this ball handler this way, Trae Young, so that the drop coverage comes here. Why? Because when this player rolls, he's rolling right into backside help. When you let him come off the screen this way, look at this. This player can't really slide all the way over here in backside help because this player is going to lift across the three-point line, and that would leave him wide open. So you just end up in an alley-oop. Can't do this. You can see this Heat player trying to anticipate a screen. Look what happens here. There's no screen. But look what this player does. Look at him violently jump upward. Well, there was no screen, and now Trae Young's going downhill as you're going uphill. Okay, if you're Gabe Vincent, you really just got to get underneath John Collins, battle for real estate, initiate contact. If you get sealed, an immediate double team can come. But when you front the post, you need backside help. So now Bam Adebayo's got to come over here while his man flashes to the free throw line. So Bam Adebayo can't guard once this pass is made. Not a box out. You have to turn your body around, obviously, to box out. You're boxing out facing Onyeka Okongwu. Have more urgency defending DeAndre Hunter. As he comes here, you need to be mirroring him. Look at this. Is not urgency. Look at this. Look, he's caught the ball. You're in no position to guard one-on-one. So you're not going to be able to guard one-on-one. Tyler Herro hedges this screen right here. Stop. On a pick and pop, Tyler Herro is not going to be able to get over here. He's just not. Okay, so when this pass gets made, this player's got to come up. This player here, here, here. All of those rotations happen in unison on this first pass out. But those rotations don't happen. If you're Victor Oladipo, you can't guard like this. Your feet have to be level to each other, which they are clearly not. Because what happens? Now when DeJounte Murray comes this way, you got to twist your body around. You're not able to slide your feet. See, so DeJounte Murray comes this way, and you got to twist. Look at DeJounte Murray as the angle. That's why he's able to create this space here that creates an open three. It's not a good trap. Right here is a trap. Okay, you got to take players out one pass away. We are not worried about this man that you can barely see in the corner here, okay? Because if a skip pass is made here, you'll be able to rotate back and this player can come here. But once you let them pass out of a trap to a man one pass away, now your defense is scrambling and you have really no chance.